Guys are ready for some action. Markets are up today. Things are moving around pretty aggressively, but again, the volatility is going to be here to stay for the time being this week. So let's see what we can get. Again, guys, like I've said time and time again, this is not the week to be trying to go absolutely crazy in the market. I cannot stress that enough to everybody, that you really need to be... Ooh, hold on. Is Rumble not going over here? Uh-oh. Oh, there it goes. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. So, for those of you guys that don't know, we are dual streaming on Rumble and YouTube here because, again, like I've told you guys before, the LTMP group is doing things that the trading community has literally never seen before. So, when that happens and I showcase all the results of LTMP, and especially with what we've been able to do over the last 3 months, YouTube, for some reason, and Instagram don't allow me to showcase those results. They're like, nope, bad, scammer. And I'm like, all right, I mean, I don't know what you want me to do. Not showcase people in LTMP making 100,000 in a day, or making 26,000% on AMD options, or 8,000% on IONQ. I don't know what you want me to do. So we are now both we are multi-streaming on Rumble and YouTube, guys. So as always, ladies and gentlemen, actually, let's do a little bit of a roll call, see who we have in here on both Rumble and YouTube. Ladies and gentlemen, it is that time of day again. Say good morning to somebody in the live chat. If you guys would like to say good morning to me, would love to receive some good mornings over here. If you guys are new to the group, new to the stream, new to either channel, let me know. I'd love to welcome you guys in here. And as always, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you guys are hitting that like button on the way in. Costs you absolutely nothing to do it, but it helps me out a whole lot, spreading these streams and information out to as many people who actually want to learn. Again, I am the only person that you guys know on social media that has been demonetized, targeted, censored for talking about the just absolutely unbelievable results that of the trades that I hand out to everybody on a weekly basis here. So again, if you guys wouldn't mind, helps me out a whole lot. Drop some likes. It helps spread these shit, especially on Rumble. We got a 100 like goal on Rumble over there, so let's see if we're able to hit that. But yeah, guys, let's have another good day here. RKT looking decent. It's not the best daily candle that we're seeing on RKT here. We'll see what happens with that one. Chipotle still looking really good. Tap looking okay, nothing too crazy. Still a good daily chart. We'll see. I mean, Oracle wasn't really playing ball over here. We'll see what this one wants to do. But again, guys, like I have been saying in every pre-market plan, every stream, every single video, you guys got to make sure that you are not taking too much risk. And Tyler, look in the top right. It's always in the top right. Let's see. Yeah, so RKT fading a little bit here. We'll see what this wants to do. It can always snap back at some point. Chipotle still looks awesome. All right, let's actually, hold on, go through a couple of things here. Yeah, let's take a look at some of the big names. Palantir over here. I mean, I know a lot of you guys are looking at this weekly chart and saying, ooh, this looks really good, and it does. The only thing you have to be worried about on this is that the first week of November is when Palantir is going to be reporting their earnings. So you got to be very careful of this. Again, like with these weekly charts, they are typically going to take a little bit longer in order to play out. And you want to be, if you're trading options, you want to get more time to expiration. So again, this could be one that if this does break to the upside here, 188.20, that we try and make it free for earnings. But I mean, it's not really one that I'm all that interested in right now, especially with the increased risk levels in the market. Let's take a look at SoFi, because SoFi was back to 29 today at one point. Actually, this is another good weekly chart over here, but again, has earnings coming up on Monday, October 27th. So you do have to be careful of that one as well, but really solid and strong chart here. Going into earnings. Actually, we haven't even done our roll call yet, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see. So on Rumble, we have Daily Taylor, Eddie. Let's see. We got a couple of you guys in here too. Welcome. We got J Pow's Bastard Child, Drew. What's up, guys? On YouTube, let's see who we have. Eddie, Angel, Rogue, Joshua, Brandon, Yuki, Tyler, Michael. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Again, make sure you guys are hitting that like button on the way in. TSM has earnings tomorrow. We are not going to be going anywhere near that. If we are just having a conversation about wanting to stay away from certain things as we go into earnings, obviously we are not going to be going for something that has earnings the very next day. So, but let's see, guys. Keep smacking that like button all over the place. Spread these streams out. Again, you're never going to see the results that I've showcased that are possible in LTMP anywhere else. If 29 10x plus trades in the last, 2.5, 3 months here, is not enough for you guys. It's seeing me get targeted on Instagram and YouTube for all of this stuff is not enough to convince you that the LTMP methodology that I teach is the exact way that you should be operating in the market. Quite honestly, stop trading. Stop. Because your net, it's just like, it's like one of those facts about the market. The way that we operate is the best way. And I prove that to you guys every single day on here. So again, if you're not operating in the market the way that we are, do yourself a favor and literally don't try to do anything else, because it's just gonna basically be like you putting your hand on a hot stove and hoping that you don't get burnt. So again, you guys want to hop in there with us in LTMP. The links are pinned to the top of the live chat there. I'll actually throw it in both chats for you guys here. So let's see. There it is here. Yeah, use code October, get 50% off your first month, and jump in there with us. I don't know what you're waiting for. I'm just going to keep handing out the best trades in the market. So Chipotle is looking good here. Let's see if we can get that follow through. First target on this one, 44.27. RKT kind of first target up here. If we end up keeping this one, 1843-ish, right around 1850. Let's see what else. So we talked about SoFi. Let's talk a little bit about Nio. Nio on the weekly, again, there's been a lot of volatility with this one. The ranges are pretty big. Nio is one of the 29 10x trades that have been handed out to LTMP in the last 3 months here. And again, like the whole thing with Nio, guys, is everybody, and I keep seeing it in the comments, it's like people are like really trying to be like, ooh, I want like new information now. And it's like, no. The whole thesis with Nio is this. Are they able to execute on the promises that they have outlined to shareholders over the last couple of years or not? And that's it. That's all it is. Are they able to execute or not? It's as simple as that. And is that going to be decided today? No, but they are starting to do everything that this year they've started to do everything that they need to in order to put themselves in position to hit some of those goals. So that's kind of it with Nio. Like, it's rangy. It's got a good weekly chart. If you can get over the weekly 200 here, that would be good. But if not, we're just going to wait and see if they're able to execute there. So Chipotle, looking good here still. TAP coming back down. That's not great. But again, when the outcome of one individual trade is meaningless to us because every single one that I outline has the potential to run multi-hundreds, if not multi-thousands of %, I mean, guys, it's very, very, very easy to start having the success that you guys deserve in the market. Like, I think I saw a message today from one of our members here who's like, it's mind-boggling how easy this is. And I'm like, I know. I don't know why more people don't trade the way that we do. It's seriously like, it's imagine like, I'm like, here's a Ferrari, guys. You guys can drive it around all you want and you can keep it forever. And you're like, no, I'm going to go drive a tractor around. And it's like, why are you doing that? Like, you know? So we'll see what we get today. Market's chopping around near the highs. Chipotle looks good. RKT still up a little bit. We'll see what this one wants to do throughout the rest of the day. Let's see. Yeah, if you guys have any tickers, any questions, let me know. And again, make sure you guys are hitting that like button. You guys are slacking a little on Rumble here. How's it, Amgen? We can take a look at Amgen. That actually looks really good. Amgen looks really good. Yeah, that could be a very fun one. We've hit Amgen a couple of times, guys. Big. What's wrong with the tractor? Well, it's going to get you from point A to point B a lot slower. QS still running? Oh, yeah, where is QS? I want to see RGTI, too. Oh, my God, there it goes. Is RGTI starting to get up there, too? That's the weekly, but yeah, guys, again, RGTI, this has been like another one. Like, I don't know how many more times you guys need to see me do this, but like, this was the entry point on RGTI, 34.20. We had targets all the way in the 40s, 55. Our next target on this one is 60. If we're able to get up to that level, guys, I mean, that's easily another big 10xer for LTMP. Like, I don't know how many, like, there's not a single person out there that has generated the types of results that I have for their students. It's just, you're never going to see it anywhere else. You're never going to see it again. So, again, you guys have those links. Make sure you guys are hopping in before it is too late. Tractors are expensive. Rumble's where it's at. It is. It is. So, I still got to figure out how to get live on TikTok, because that's been difficult. I need like a weird stream key or something. I'm not using TikTok Studio. That's going to be annoying. All right, Amgen, very close here. What is it? Another 70 cents on this thing. That's kind of the initial break there. That if it hits, that would be interesting. Chipotle still looking great up here. Market just kind of chopping around. Let's see. Oh, yeah, where's ENVX? I mean, nobody really should be an ENVX unless you size for 0 on the options, but that was a nasty... There it goes. Just chopped around and then boom, there it goes. Yeah, Amgen is getting close. There are a few more today that we were... was it AMAT? Yeah, AMAT still looks interesting up here. AMAT does look interesting. What's this? 13? Market rolling over a little bit. Nothing too crazy. You have to get a certain level of followers before you go live. Well, good thing I have like 50,000 followers on TikTok then. Something crazy like that. All right. Amgen getting close. We've nailed Amgen a couple of times, guys. Like, nailed it. That's like the Kim ticker. Let's see. All right. You need 3 or 4 monitors? No, I'll be fine. I've got a lot of monitors. I've got just enough monitors. All right, Chipotle still looks good. I like that Amgen look. AMAT looked all right, but it doesn't look like it wants to go. Again, I literally can't stress this enough. RKT gave it all back. Yeah, it did. Yeah, it did. It needs to get above the 10 and hold. If it doesn't, it's just not going to play out. Wants to know the entry on Amgen. Guys, it's not that hard. Look, I think this is in the watch list. 270, 267, 66. Is it in the watch list? If it's in the watch list, I'm going to scold you. I'm pretty sure it is. It may not be, though. No, it's not. We definitely talked about it. But yeah, it's on there. It's on there. Well, it's on there now. There you go. Let's see. But yeah, keep smacking that like on the way in, guys. We are multi-streaming today. Rumble and YouTube, we're always going to be multi-streaming now. Because apparently it's not allowed for me to showcase the best results in the trading space has ever seen. I guess that's the rule. I guess. No, it wasn't on the watch list. We definitely talked about it, though. What are yields doing? Yeah, today just feels slow. Like, that's just, like, how this week I think is going to feel just in general, just slow. Which makes sense. Like, again, we came into this week guys being like, we're probably not going to do anything. And that's what a lot of you guys have to become a lot more comfortable with in the market, is not touching anything and just waiting. Because like I say all the time, guys, like, once you guys get into LTMP and you see how mind-numbingly simple it is to nail these, like, big multi-hundred and multi-1,000% trades, because it is easy. Like, the fact that more people in the market don't do this is mind-boggling. You're like, oh, you could just go out and look at this very simple setup, and every single stock that you look at has the potential to give you a multi-hundred or multi-1,000% return. Why wouldn't everybody do that? I don't know. But that's the easy part, is nailing those. The hard part is making sure that you can sit there and say, okay, the overall market conditions are a little bit choppier. We want to make sure that we're keeping ourselves safe and not, like, losing the gains that we've already made. Because capital preservation is the most important thing that you always have to think about in the market, because the setups, the easy time is always going to just come back. Like, yeah, we might have a week of, like, when the market is going to chop around a little bit, but you can't just go and sling things that don't make complete sense and then have less capital to deploy at the greatest setups in the world when they're going to happen again, you know? That's the important part. So we'll see what happens with Amgen here. RKT shopping around. Chipotle still looks really good. Market just kind of flatlining at the highs here. Nothing crazy. Nothing crazy. ACHR, yeah, that was, I mean, think about this one here too. Archer, I think I gave you guys this one back down in here, and then also we were looking at this thing up in here too. You know? Yeah, I don't know. I probably can't get a YouTube video out for you guys today. I'm really busy today, but tomorrow I should. And then, yeah, I got to start making more YouTube videos for you guys. And, well, they're going to go out on Rumble first, but more videos are coming for everybody. I know you guys really like them, so I'm going to keep those going. Let's see here. Yeah, very slow. Nothing to do. Nothing to do, ladies and gentlemen. At least not yet. Let me see. Is there anything coming through the newsfeed? I don't think so. Yeah. Your whole goal in the market should be, oh my God, yields are almost down below 4 on the 10-year? That's interesting. How? What's up, man? DRI, let's take a look. No. No. None of that. ENVX now 3. There you go. Datadog wants to, ooh, is there anything fun going on Datadog over here? Kinda. Not really. Nothing too crazy there right now. Nothing too crazy there right now. But yeah, you could get a nice little setup on this one over the next couple of days here. Chipotle working down. Market's just slowly working its way down here after that pop this morning, but I really wouldn't expect too much out of it. Government shutdown. You've got new trade drama between US and China. You got a lot of headlines coming out. You got potential you got some more insight into what the FOMC members are expecting for rate cuts going into the end of the year. There's a lot coming out, and especially after what we saw on Friday, I think the market's a little skittish. You're still in ENVX? You shouldn't be. Especially if it was a shares trade. You absolutely should not be in an ENVX if it was a shares trade. The only argument for ENVX was if you size for 0 on the option chains. What happened to BTU? I don't know. Well, that one everybody made free yesterday. Yeah, it's just coming back down. That one everybody made free off this breakout that we saw on Monday. Yeah, market just slowly working its way down. Did I get into CMG? Yeah. We were talking about the break yesterday on stream, in the LTMP chats. We were talking about it everywhere. Talked about it on Twitter. Again, guys, pay attention to pay premium. Still in tap? Yeah. Yeah, why wouldn't I be? It didn't come down below 45.80. I have like Januaries on it too, so they're barely moving. And it's size for 0. Like both of them were like, again, guys, like I've been saying, anything you touch this week, it doesn't matter what it is, really small. I can't stress that enough. Like every single thing that I have right now could go literally to 0. And do you know how much I'd care? 0. I would not care at all. That's the important part. Is like, okay, if we get some crazy movements out of the market here, great. Make a little bit of money. But this is not the week to be trying to go crazy with everything. I can't stress that enough to everybody. You know? I've been saying that all week long. If this thing wants to go nuke town to the bottom, who cares? You got to make sure you're managing your risk. There are certain times in the market where it's going to tell you to push the gas to the floor, big green light, and that is not right now. You know? Can I buy Target? No. Let's see. RKT still hanging around 17. What's the market doing? Nothing. It's hanging out. Market's up 1% here. Where's AMD? I think AMD was up a lot today. Oh my god, look at this thing go. 17. Oh my god, I'm making a lot of money today. Yeah, that's big time. AMD's up 8%. That's big time. That is big time. Let's see. It's going to be slow. I'm bored by this market. But that's good. You want to be bored in the market, guys. You don't want to be like going crazy to like, no. You got to be very, very, very calm at all times. Like the market is not meant to be exciting. 99% of the time we're bored. I mean, until we have those 3-month periods where like everything that we touch goes. Like you guys got to realize like people have a fundamental misunderstanding of what short-term trading in the market actually is. And the reason why you guys see so many people in LTMP just having like just levels of success that the trading community has just not seen before is because the way that I teach everything and the way that we operate is very different than everything that you've seen. It's again, it makes logical sense. If you want to have different results than everybody else, you have to think and act differently than they do. We're not sitting here trying to take every single little move in the market every single day. We're looking for the most high quality A+ setups in high quality market conditions. That's where the big trades come from, and those are the trades that you have to be in if you want to have any chance at long-term success in this market. If you don't, that's why I say just quit trading and stop trying to do it. Because if you're not nailing those big moves and you're not setting yourself up for success or hitting those, like if you think about any stock that's made a massive move in like the last 3 months here, we've been all over it before it happens. Why? Because 90-something% of the time when stocks are about to make big moves, they all look the exact same. The market's really just a big game of hide and seek. You just have to know what to look for. You know? RKT back up. Let's see. I want to see this thing get a close above the daily 10 there. That's what I want to see. So hopefully a lot of this stuff is making sense to you guys, because if it doesn't, you're really putting yourself at big risk to lose to delete your entire trading account. That's why I do this with you guys, to make sure that each and every single one of you guys has the tools that you need in order to have long-term success in the market. Because there's so much nonsense out there. Like, almost everything that you see on the internet when it comes to trading, garbage. Garbage. Like, think about it. If everybody just operated in the market the way we do, there'd be no statistics of everybody fit. Like, think about it. You wouldn't see those crazy levels of statistics of people being like, oh, 90% of the people in the market that try and trade short term fail. You would never see that. You want to see EA? We can look at EA. Well, that's just a buyout. I think we looked at this yesterday, didn't we? That's just I have a buyout going on that one, I think. Market just slowly bleeding out. CELH, I think it's starting to set up. I think we saw that yesterday. Nah, I don't really like that with the Friday candle. And then, what did you say? EXK? Silver. Okay, those look good. I mean, guys, take a look at where GLD is right now. Like, congratulations to everybody that's still slinging the gold contracts from when I gave this to you guys when GLD was at 317 right before Labor Day. Gold is now at, or GLD is at 385. That's insane. Like, think about that. You hit this move right here, you can do pretty much anything you want for the rest of the year. And that's the beauty of the way that we operate in the market, because it only takes, guys, one trade to make your entire year. Like, think about the almost 30 10x trades that I handed out to you guys in the last 3 months. You hit one or two of those and you're done. You don't have to do anything else for the rest of the year. Nothing. Jabari? No problem. No problem. Gold is being backed by stable coins. Nice. The macro thesis is still there on it. It had like, guys, this, if you guys want a sneak peek, you guys see charts like this, is like, I dream about charts like this. This is what I talk about when I say every single move that I outline for LTMP has the potential to give you a multi-100 or multi-1000% gain. This is it right here. Where's tap? Yeah, back down. Didn't work. Didn't work. You guys can cut it if you want to. I want to see Chipotle make an attempt at 43. Because that first target up there, 44.27, that could be fun. Oh, where's this? Jack. Okay, that didn't go yet. But that weekly chart looks good. For a basin break, that could be fun. That could be very, very, very fun. Ooh, we're almost at 50 likes on the YouTube stream. I think YouTube is beating Rumble today on the like button. Uh-oh, guys. So, oh yeah, for those of you guys that aren't following on Rumble yet, here's the link to the Rumble stream. There you go. Did I do Nio yet? In what way? Nio is the same thing every time. Good weekly chart, but the thesis in the remains the exact same. There's nothing new to do on Nio. Like, when you look at it like this, like, look, it's a really bad daily chart. Weekly looks fine, but the daily chart looks really icky. I'm buying this up a little here. Are you getting paid on Rumble? I mean, I should be. I don't know, though. I think I made like $6 on Rumble yesterday. I am monetized on Rumble, though. Oh, Amgen? Hold on. Is it that close? Oh, yeah. Amgen's really close. Yeah, Amgen's real close here. When's their earnings? November 4th? That's really close there. Yeah, that's really close. That looks filthy going into earnings there. Chipotle still looks good. RKT, again, I want to see that close above the 10, but I mean, that it's going to be a volatile one. Let's see. You saw me get $10? Okay, well, that's true. You guys did send 2 supers yesterday. But I think they take like half. So, like, I don't think that really counts. I think Rumble will take hand. What do you call it? Let's see. Sanj, what's up, man? How you doing? You think Amgen's going to go? It might. I like it. We'll see what happens to it. It's been a really good one for us in the past, so let's see if we can nail it again. Yeah. Oh, we're basically at 50 likes on YouTube. I think Rumble's slacking today. I think you guys are slacking on Rumble today. Uh-oh. Let's see what else. I mean, Chipotle chopping around, RKT chopping around. Again, guys, it's going to be slow. With all the increased volatility that we've seen, it's going to be a little slow. And like I've been saying, you do not want to be taking significant amounts of risk in this environment. Please listen. Like, a lot of you guys didn't listen to me when I said, oh, look, I'm just going to keep handing out 10x trades. You didn't listen then. I'm telling you guys that's going to keep happening for sure. Let's see if you listen this time. But I'm telling you guys right now, too, this is not the time to be taking significant amounts of risk. You can still trade. You just have to be, 1, being very, very picky with the setups that you're going for, and 2, you have to make sure that you're not sizing too aggressively. Because if you are, and there's some headline that comes out, you don't want to be beholden to the headline saying, oh, I'm either going to make a bunch of money or lose a bunch of money based on what Donald Trump says. That's not what we're here to do. We're here to follow a very simple, repeatable process that we know is going to generate us positive outcomes over time. That's what we're doing. FLNC, 218%. There you go, Dab. Nice work. Nice work, guys. Amgen really close. Amgen's really close here. The chain is not going to be great on it, but this is one, again, you're probably going to have to cover earnings. Be careful. This is one that you could try and make free before earnings. On. It's a decent base, but On is like the worst semiconductor to trade. It's just the lagger. It sucks. I don't like trading this one. Quad U and UEC. There you go, Justin. Yeah, market leaking a little. I do really like that Amgen chart. And I like how Chipotle looks. Those both look really good. Let's see. Where's RKT? Is that still holding on? 1705. Not bad. Still in the green. Again, you could also get some crazy headlines today, and this 1% up move in the market just goes, you got to be careful. That's why I'm saying you got to like really, really, really be managing your risk over here. Thanks for the heads up. Yeah, no problem. With what we have been able to accomplish, I'm sitting back and waiting for the market to normalize with our A+ setups. John, smart move, man. That's exactly what I want from all of you guys. Again, you guys have seen the results of LTMP. I'm just going to keep doing this for everybody. Again, like I showed you guys, what's his name? Catch Me If You Can, making $100,000. There's Amgen, making $100,000 in a day. Cuddy making $70,000 in a day. We had another guy making, 21 grand in the last week. Like, that is, again, guys, prices for LTMP will be going up again significantly in the near future. If you guys want to lock in the lower rate, get 50% off your first month, there's the link in the YouTube live chat right here. I'm going to throw it in the Rumble live chat here as well. Make sure you guys are taking advantage of that because, again, like, I keep trying to just like outline this to you guys without being too harsh about it, but like if you aren't trading with the LTMP methodology, you got to stop trying to trade short term. Like you really do, because you're just going to lose your money. Doing all this normal retail trader garbage that everybody does is just going to cause you to delete your account. Like you have on one side, every single chart setup that I outlined for everybody that has the potential to run multi-hundreds, if not multi-thousands of percent. I don't just say that lightly, because that's exactly what it is. And that's where all of those 29 to 30 10x trades, 10x plus trades came from in the last, 3 months? And like John is saying, with what we've been able to accomplish, he's just sitting back waiting for the market to normalize. Like all of you guys, I wish like all of you guys had been able to nail these setups here so that you could be like John and say, oh, I don't have to do anything right now because we've already nailed everything, you know? I mean, let's see. Amgen. First target on that is probably going to be way up here, right around 311.50 on Amgen. Let's see if we can get snappy. RKT moving back up a little bit. And again, guys, keep smacking that like button on the way in. We have a 200 like goal on the YouTube stream. We have a 100 like goal on the Rumble stream. If we hit 100 likes on Rumble, that's big time. Chipotle moving a little. Again, I want to see this thing above 43. That's a nasty looking chart. I'm tweeting. Let's see. APLD's at 40. There you go, guys. Yeah, that was another epic one. Didn't we? There were a lot of good ones. Where did... Oh, I'm trying to... Yeah, there it goes. Jesus. Yeah, there was a lot of good setups in here. Lot of good setups on that one, ladies and gentlemen. You're in APLD? Nice, Ryan. Market just leaking. It's just leaking out over here after that nice move this morning. But yeah, remember, the Mastermind Outline, guys, is going out on Friday to you guys in LTMP. So remember, everybody that's in LTMP gets 30% off. And again, it's like we do this once a year. College level education in finance, markets, and investing. Just like the stuff that like I wish they taught everybody in college there. So again, you guys, I didn't know you guys loved it that much the last time I did it. But yeah, so that's gonna be coming out Friday. Next Friday is gonna be when enrollment opens, and then I'll give you guys a week to hop in, and then the following week is when we're gonna start. It's gonna be every Monday and Wednesday. It's gonna be about 20 sessions, 30 minutes to an hour each, 2 sessions a week. You guys get a lot of info. The mastermind's gonna be fun this year, like, because this one is like 2.0. Like everything that we talked about in that is gonna be. It's just everything is expanded in more depth. Daily Taylor is 69 cents away from being up 1,000% on APLD shares. Congratulations, man. LEU. I mean, it's just another one of these, what is it? It's a nuclear. It's just another one of the nuclear names that's ripping. I mean, you're up 100% on shares. I mean, nice. You can always trim, make your share position free, and then forget about it if you really want to. But again, like, do you have targets on this? I mean, not really. There's nothing else on this chart here. So you have a winner. I mean, you could look for a daily close down below the 10 EMA and then just go from there. That's probably what I would do. Ryan, no. Yeah, nice work, Daily Taylor. Ooh, little kill candle. Little bit of a kill candle here. Uh-oh. Yeah, I like the stream quality on Rumble a lot better. It's cool over there. Thanks, man. No problem. Again, these types of moves where the market starts to move, this is when you want to be careful. When the market goes straight up and the market goes straight down, all of that is easy time in the market. When the market chops around like it is, that's when it's like careful. And that's what I've been saying to you guys all week. Just do not try and do anything crazy. CSX, let's see. That looks interesting. Earnings are Thursday though, so no, tomorrow we're not going to be touching that. Chipotle still holding up there nicely. I really like how this thing looks. AMAT. That looks good. That was one from the watch list. That looks really good. Chipotle looking good. Yeah, AMAT looks real good. When's their earnings? 13th? The chain on AMAT's pretty bad. I was looking at that earlier. It's pretty icky. Yeah, Amgen looks ridiculous. Like this chart, guys, looks insane. What else we got? Chipotle still looking really good. Market doing nothing. Yeah, very slow today. Just like we expected, though. I mean, I don't know why we'd expect anything different on a day like today and a week like this is going to be. Like what we were talking about with all the increased levels of volatility. It's like don't be going crazy. You know, this is not the week for it. We're gonna take a little bit of a breather, enjoy the gains that I know all of you guys have made. NG is ripping. Was that another one of these in like the utility spot? Oh, this one, the gold. Yeah, we did talk about this. This does look good. Where's gold right now? It's still up there, man. That's insane. Let's see. I'm a really big fan of that Amgen chart. See, market now losing all the gains. Losing it. What do we expect? Where's RKT? Is that holding on or no? Is that getting wrecked? Nah, it's still above 17. That looks good. Not the best daily candle so far, but that can always change. Yeah, we did talk about NG earlier. %on the APLD shares. Well, that was really good. I remember you guys were nailing that one too. Again, guys, there's too many, like, I don't think you guys realize that are sitting on the outside here. There are literally too many life-changing gains that have been made in LTMP, like these types of moves, to even count at this point. Like, we counted there, like, I say 29 to 30 in the last 3 months, but there's like, that's on the low end. There are a lot more out there that everybody was nailing. Those are just the ones that, like, I know I remembered. So in this also, this type of week, guys, is the exact perfect week to come in, learn exactly how to see the setup, and then be prepared for when these setups start to form. Like, a lot of you guys are just going to wait for me to just, like, for us to come in on these streams here and be like, oh, look, here's another round of victory lapping, 500%, 2,000%. You'll be like, oh, now I could come in. But it's like, but if you learned how to do it before, you are going to nail those. I said it 5, 10x trades ago, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, that these are just going to keep happening. Gotta listen. You gotta listen. It's not that hard. I would go as far as to say it's pretty easy. PDD. How is China look here? Nope. Baba. Nope. Baidu. Nope. Well, this was the 2,000% Baidu on that move. That was really ridiculous. That was awesome. And then I nailed PDD for what, 250? So we had two big China moves in like that week, like a couple day period there. We had 2,000% Baidu and then PDD, which was when? Mid-September? Imagine where your account would be if you nailed all those with us, you know? Just imagine. Be in a lot better place than it is right now. NG. Yeah, 1074. That's it. That's the one. I'm not touching this. I already have gold. You know? Oh, slow. There's working the market down. Amgen still looks phenomenal. Ooh, what's Dave saying? Oh, you know what I want to look at here too? Where's RGTI? Yeah, that one. Okay, that one still easily could get to that next target at 60 in a flash, but it's not doing it right now. But that one, guys, I mean, again, that was the one from, when was this break? October 2nd. Oh my God, this one was insanity. Congratulations to everybody that hit this move. And again, like like seeing your guys' results and the craziness that we see in, what do you call it? The community gain set, like FLNC 218%. What else over here? Mando's up 300% on TE. Great work. You got STEM, another David ticker there, 157%. What else we got? We got Catch Me If You Can up $25,000 yesterday. Attaboy. You got, well, that was 340% J&J. Like, oh my God, this is just ridiculous. 143% BTU. How many more do you want to see? Like, I'm just going to keep doing it for everybody. You want to see, you're going to miss the next 10 of them that I call out? I get it. The market's a little funky right now, but I'm telling you guys right now, you probably should trust me at this point. This is the time to learn. Because then you're going to get ready for when everything, all the dust settles, and then it's like, all right, everything prints again. You know, and this week is just a week where it's just like, oh, we know there's going to be increased levels of volatility. Don't touch a whole lot. And if you do, size it really small. That's the only hard part about what we do, is like being able to just sit there. Because like I say in the videos, it's like you guys are all going to have days, weeks, and months where you make way more than you ever thought possible in the market. But you can't then think that that's going to be something that you need to attempt to do every single day, because that's not realistic. Like, the vast majority of your gains for the year, guys, are going to come from a couple of trades. You just have to know how to spot those couple of trades. Like, the good thing about LTMP is that, like, especially over the last 3 months, there was 30 of them. Guys, he's lying. He's a scammer. He only gave me 2,000% trades in 1 week. I wanted 3. I know. We literally are making jokes constantly about like, oh no, I'm Ryan. I sold for 500% and it went to 1,500%. And I already nailed 2,000%ers this week. Boo-hoo. You know, it's just the best way to be operating in the market. Nothing else will ever come close. It's impossible for it to. If anything else was better than what we were doing in the market, guys, we would be doing that. You know? Ooh, I like those. The stickers kind of on Rumble are pretty cool. Rumble's fun, guys. I like Rumble. Yeah, like I get very hands off on weeks like this. It's just like, all right, take a break, leave everything alone, size for 0, see what happens. Like, and these are the times that like the amateurs will go out and be like, oh, I want to do stuff, and it's like, no. A+ high quality setups. That's all. Do you guys know I gave everybody RGTI 2 at $11? 11 or 12 bucks. I tweeted that out. Where was this actually? I gotta look, because I quote tweeted it, because I did give it to you guys earlier this year, I think. Where is it? Yeah, oh my God, it was actually lower than that. $9.76. RGTI is currently trading at what? $54 a share? You're welcome. You're welcome. I don't know what else you guys want from me. If you want more, I'll give you more. Yeah, Chipotle looks real good. I want to see that get above 43. We'd need some help from the market, obviously, but and then Amgen, I mean, this is the good early entry. If you can clear 301.70, oh boy, this thing is going to be cooking. Absolutely cooking. But again, on the flip side, if these fail, they're not large positions, because I'm following exactly what I've told you guys this week, and it wouldn't matter in the grand scheme of things anyway, because when you think, like, I keep saying this, and I'm trying to drill this into your guys' heads. The outcome of one individual trade is meaningless when every trade that I outline has the potential to run multi-hundreds, if not multi-thousands of percent. You just got to understand the math. It's very simple. If you hit 1, 2, or 3 of those 30 10x trades that I gave you guys, like, think about the what you would have to do in order to just get back to break even. You'd have to do some real craziness. It's not impossible, but it is highly unlikely. And that's why you see everybody having so much fun in LTMP all the time, and why we can sit here on weeks like this and just be like, whatever, you know? Where's RKT? How's that looking? 1703? I'd like to see that get up a little higher. Amgen, again, like above 300 today would get a little interesting, but that would need some probably market-wide help. Scammers always say that. I'm going to keep scamming you guys. I'm going to keep scamming the crap out of you with these best trades in the market. The quality is way better on here. Dude, I know. The quality on Rumble is so much better than it is on YouTube. So, again, make sure you guys are all hitting that like button on Rumble. I feel like I got a lot of you slacking over here. I can't see what it is. I mean, I can refresh to see. Oh, you guys are doing pretty good on Rumble today. YouTube is winning, though. I want Rumble to be beating YouTube. I want to stream on TikTok too, but I gotta figure out how to do that. That might be a next week task. So I gotta finish up the mastermind outline for you guys, which is basically done. JK people, this is the real deal. Yeah, it is. Like, guys, it's like after 5 10x trades, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, if you're still sitting there confused, it's like, how much more do you want me to show you at this point? Like, there's not much more I can do. CDE mining. If it's a gold miner, I'm not going to be going near it because I already have gold. Yeah, it's just ripping along with everything. I'm not going to be doing anything with this one. This is also not the time that you want to be buying these at all. Like, you're buying at the highs after, oh my God, this thing is doubled? No, thank you. No, thank you. I'm very, very, very content sitting in my GLD position that I got at 317 that I told all you guys about. You know? Like, I would never buy a stock up there. And that's what we're going to talk a lot about in the mastermind, that 3-pillared approach, stock selection, things to avoid. I'll try and post the outline somewhere for you guys, like for everybody else to be able to see it too. For those of you guys that want the mastermind here. But yeah, you guys really loved it last time, so we're doing another. Once a year, we'll do it. Once a year mastermind. Very slow out here today. Gold though, ripping. I mean, I'm up a lot today in the position trading accounts in the long term. Let's see. Let's see how we're doing. Probably pretty freaking good, I would say. Because I looked at it a little earlier and I was like, whoa. Might be a little less now after the little sell-off that we had, a little pullback. Oh, nope, it's more. Nice 10 grand day. Thanks. I appreciate it, guys. I'll be here all week. Thanks. Making 10 grand doing absolutely nothing. Love it. And a lot of that, the methodology too, behind like the position trades and all of that, like that's mastermind central there. That's what I'm gonna, like, if you guys missed the mastermind, it's only gonna be, so you're only, I might let people filter into it when we're doing it, like during the time that like the class is running, but after the class is over, you can't have it. There's no, oh look, let's purchase the mastermind once a year. Once a year we do it. And it was really awesome to see like the way, this was probably my favorite thing that resulted from it, is like over the months after we did the mastermind in 2024, like seeing the different way that you guys were approaching the market and different tickers and everything was, and just like macro in general, was unbelievable to see. It was great to see all of that info like actually getting across to everybody and showing you guys the thought process and what it takes to actually have success in this game. Amgen getting a little jumpy here. That's good. That's good. Yeah, quality is way better here on Rumble. Yeah, so let's see if Amgen... I want to see it get a push to like 300 today. I don't know. That's a little aggressive, but I think it could do it. First big target on this one is 311.45, 311.50. Oh my God, catch me if you can. Slow and steady does it. GLD keeps printing free money. 3/4 of these positions don't expire until December 31st. If gold goes up another $50 before, or GLD goes up another $50 before 12/31, these could be worth another $500,000. Guys, that is what LTMP is all about. I can't stress this enough. You guys are missing it. You guys on the outside are just missing it. Getting left behind. Here's the link for those of you guys that still need to hop in. Use code October, get 50% off your first month. It's like $40 to join. Taking you off and then getting you back. Testimony that LTMP isn't a bogus claim. No, guys, it is the best way to be operating the market. Nothing else comes close, and nothing else ever will. Find literally point one out, and I'll be like, where's RKT? Is it moving? RKT's moving back down. You can cut that if you want, but I think there's gonna be, if this isn't the big basin break that you see on RKT, I think there's gonna be one that comes, not maybe a basin break, but you flip the 10, you consolidate, then we get a nasty RKT setup. Amgen above 298 here, that's looking good. Chipotle's looking pretty good here too. What's the market doing? Nothing. Interesting. Rumble has emotes? Yeah. The quality's way better too here on Rumble. I like it. Yeah, market's dipping here. But again, guys, this is exactly what I'm talking about this week of be careful, don't do anything crazy, because so many people probably got trapped in this oversizing, being like, oh, we're so back, the market's just been grinding up. And then they're taking way too oversized positions thinking that it's just going to continuously go vertical. And that's not... When I see moves like this, guys, I don't think it continues. I think we're due for a move back to the downside, because it's like, how much more is this thing actually going to go? You're up 1% on the market here. That's a lot off of really nothing. Chipotle is still holding incredibly well, though. I love that. Amgen could be a monster. This guy's Amgen could be an absolute monster. Yeah, I see a lot of you guys cutting RKT around break even. That's fine. That's fine. If you don't want it, again, this is the time to be safe. You want to cut stuff at break even? Go for it. It's evidence-based fact. Right. Like every single time that I showcase to you guys results, or I make a claim where it's like, oh, like this is the return of the trade, I show everybody the picture of the results. Like if you guys look at that my community tab on YouTube, it's just like victory lap central. Like it's ridiculous. And there goes the market. See? Amgen holding well. Chipotle still holding really well. Let's see if this market snaps or something, comes back down to these lows and then starts to move back up. You could get snappy in some of these. Or it doesn't. Like that, it doesn't. Like this is the week, guys. Just be careful. Don't be doing anything crazy. But this is a perfect week to come in, learn the system, understand exactly what to look for in the market, and then be ready for when the epic moves start firing, which is going to be happening over the next 2 weeks. Or Amgen's one, or Chipotle's one of them, you know? Yeah, very slow today. Nothing to do. Nothing else to do. Yeah, Amgen's still looking just epic here. Hopefully that holds, because that looks really good. Yep, there goes the market. It's just been working its way back down since 10:30. Nothing really to do. So, all right, it is 10:36. We went a little overtime today, guys. I got a lot of stuff I got to do. You guys have the link to LTMP. It's in the chats for you guys. Make sure you guys take advantage of 50% off your first month. This is the perfect week to start coming in, understanding the system, and being prepared for these moves that are going to fire off. That's another warning shot. I mean, every single time I've done this over the last 3 months here, it's been, oh, look, I warned you. And then it's an I told you so, just over and over and over again. So, folks, I will see you guys in LTMP. There's probably not going to be really much to do here today. Amgen looks really good. Chipotle's still holding up very well, so those are going to be looking potentially really good going into the rest of this week here. But again, the market is going to remain volatile like this. You're going to see these big whipsawing moves, and you have to be keeping yourself safe. Again, like I've said 18 million times this week, this is not the time to be going crazy. So, folks, make sure you guys hit that like button on the way out. I will see you guys later. Peace.